Okay, so hey, you all, what's up? So, hello for number one and past paper 2023, last year, and 8 May. Okay, so the first here to say that the point PQR lie on the circumference of the circles and POR, that is data. So POR here, I just wanna remind you that when they write POR like this, that means it stands for the angles at the point O. Okay, so PR is equal to data. That's it. And the length of arc PQR is 10 centimeter. So the length of arc is 10 here. Okay, so it's 10 centimeter. And that find the perimeter of the shaded area. The perimeter of the shaded area, this is the shaded area. When they talk or when they told us about the perimeter, that means they just want to find the total length of shaded area. Okay, the shaded regions. So you can just see here, if you walk from R to O to P and P to Q and R back, so that means the total distance that you already walk from R until O, P, Q, R and back, that is called total distance, or we call it in length. We can say total length or the perimeter of the shaded regions or shaded sectors. So that will be what. So here the perimeter will be equal, because here it R to O it 4 and O to here it also 4 and P to R it 10. All right, so that will be 2 4 plus 4 and plus 10, and that will be 18 centimeter. Okay, so for here, for data, okay, for data here, actually to find data we had to use what? How to find data in this case? We have already studied, or we have already known that the arc length. What is arc length? That means here arc length, okay, arc length equal to what? R data. What is arc length mean? Arc length is here, it means from P to R, it called arc length. Okay, so arc length equal radius times data, so that means arc length, okay, equal to radius times data, and arc length is PQR, that is equal to equal to 10. Okay, and then we want to find data, so that means data, I can say arc, okay, over radius, and that will be 10 over 4, which is 2.5. okay, it's 2.5, but this 2.5 in radians. Get it? In radians, not degree. So find the area of shaded sectors. The area of shaded sectors is so called the area of the area of sectors. Yes, the area of sectors here is equal to 1 over 2 R squared data. Okay, so that will be area, okay, equal to 1 over 2 times R squared, that 4 squared times 2.5 and square. So the answer will be what? It will be 1 over 2, I'm sorry, R squared data, it's 2.5. It's 16 times 2.5, that will be 8 times 2.5, and that will be 20. Okay, so that will be 20 centimeter square. Okay, it will be 20 centimeter square. So here for question C, we already had it. Yeah, okay, so for next question, so they say that consider an arithmetic sequence with u1 and u4 equal to 0.15 and u1 equal to 0.6. So A, find the common difference D, and they told us that the following table show the probability distribution of discrete random variables x, that px here is this. Okay, so find the value of k. So first of all, they told us about what? They told us about u1 equals 0.6, okay, and u4 equal to 0.5. I can write here u1 equal to 0.6 and u4 equal to 0.15. I'm sorry, I was like wrong with that. So in after that, they just want you to find the common difference. Okay, so to find the common difference, you have to know about the formula of u4. So u4, for arithmetic sequence, you have to know that un for general term is un equal to u1 plus n minus 1 and d. Okay, so here I can say u4, okay, u4 equal to 0.6 plus what? Plus 3d, and that means 0.15 equal to 0.6 plus 3d, okay? So 0.15 minus 0.6 equal to 3d, okay? So that will be negative 0.45, 3d here, and that means d equal to negative 0.45 over 3, and that will be negative 0.015, okay? So after that, d equal to negative. So hello, for letter B, okay, for letter B, in order to find k, we have to look at something that they give us, okay? So they give us a px equal n, this, while n equal 1, while n equal 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so in general, the sum, okay, the sum from n equal 1 until 4 is equal to 1. So then we can just say 0.6 over k plus u2 over k plus u3 over k plus 0.15 over k, sorry, equal 1, okay? So here, we can consider that 0.6 plus u2 plus u3 plus 0.15 over k and equal to 1, okay? So that means we can say k equal to 0.6 plus u2 plus u3 plus 0.15. In this case, we don't have to find the value of u2 and u3. That might be waste of time, but you can just apply the sum of the arithmetic sequence, which is what? Which is n over 2, right? N over 2 is u1 plus un, okay? But for ours, the un here is u4, okay? Because 0.15 is it is what? It is u4, or we can just say fourth term. So that will be 4 over 2, 0.6, and plus 0.15. So here it's 2, 0.75. So k will be what? 1.5. So k is 1.5. That is our answer, okay? So for next question, a function f is defined by f of x equal 1 minus 1 over x minus 2, and the graph f has a vertical asymptote and horizontal asymptote. Write down the equations of the vertical asymptote and the horizontal asymptotes. So in this case, I wanna inform you on how to notice where the vertical asymptote at, okay? So here f of x is like this, 1 minus 1 over x minus 2, okay? So first of all, you have to look at the denominator here. So we can just say the domain is x cannot be 2. So x cannot be 2, we can consider the graph cannot touching 2, okay? So if graph cannot touching 2, x like the vertical line x equal 2, so that means we can consider x equal to here is the vertical asymptote. Or on the other hand, you can just consider the value that cause the denominator equal to 0 as the vertical asymptote. So that means while x equal 2, x minus 2 equal to 0. So that we can consider x equal to is the vertical asymptote. Okay, so for horizontal asymptote in this case, honestly, you should, I think, 1 minus 1 over x minus 2 in this case. So I think if you have two choices you can do. First, you can just calculate this because a whole number and fraction. So we can just x minus 2 and minus 1 over x minus 2. And that will be x minus 3 over x minus 2, right? So that means the horizontal asymptote stand for what? Stand for the division between here over here. So that means between the convection of the highest degree for the top to the convection of the highest degree from the bottoms. Okay, so here it is 1, right? So y equal 1. Or you can just look at this. It 1 minus, right? So 1 minus something with denominator, just look at the number here. If it is negative, that y equal to that negative number is the horizontal. If positive, y equal that number. It is horizontal asymptote. That's it. So I can just say if f of x, okay, you can just, if f of x here equal to a plus b over x plus a, okay, so you can just say y equal a is the horizontal asymptote. That means a can be any number. Okay, so for b, find the coordinates of the point where the graph of f intersect. In this case, I just want to remind you that here I can just write x equal 2 and b here and y equal 1. Okay, so here find the coordinates that the point where the graph intersect. So the word intersect here, y-axis, it's the same as y-intercept. Okay, y-intercept, and this also x-intercept. Okay, intercept. So for b, we had f of x equal 1 minus 1 over x minus 2. So if you want to find the y-intercept, that means you just let x equal to 0. Why? Because if the graph here, like this curve, it intersects with the y-axis. So if it intersects with the y-axis, so that means this point doesn't contain any value of x-axis. So doesn't contain any value of x-axis, that means it consider x-axis is 0. So the word that I say doesn't exist or doesn't contain, that means doesn't contain any number besides 0. Okay, so you might be confused, I guess. So just remember that if y-intercept, that means intersect with y-axis. So the x-axis of that point will be 0. Okay, so just let, okay, okay, let x equal to 0, and that means f of 0 equal 1. Oh, I'm sorry, equal to 1 minus 1 over negative 2. That will be 1 plus 1 over 2, and because negative times negative, it becomes positive. That will be 3 over 2. So the y-intercept point here is 0, 3 over 2. How about x-intercept? The same pattern, like x-intercept, you can just let f of x equal to 0. So that means 0 equal to 1 minus 1 over x minus 2. Okay, so in this case, we can just consider 1 over x minus 2 equal 1, and that means x minus 2 equal 1, and that will be x equal 3. So that means we can consider 3, 0 is the x-intercept. Okay, point. That's all. So for here, on the following set of axes, sketch the y equal to fx, show all the feature found in part A and B. So part A is x equal 2 and y equal 1. So here it's 2. Okay, it's 2 and y equal 1. Keep down. I'm sorry if it maybe not scales. Okay, and x-intercept is 0, 3 over 2. Oh, y-intercept, I'm sorry, 3 over 2, that means here, and x-intercept is 3, 0, okay? We can just approximate the graph will be like this. Sorry. Sorry again. Okay, wait. Okay. Okay, that's all. So here, that's all. So for even A and B are such that PA that, okay. PA here, PA given B. What is PA given B? So that means PA given B, that means B happened first and then A happened second in the head of B. That means, for example, if I slap you, you hurt, right? So that means hurt given that I slap you. Because hurt happen if and only if B happens. But if B not happen, A cannot be happen too. So that is, they call it PA given B, okay? So they gave us P here, 0.55. So let's cook, okay? So here, how to find this? You just plan, because first of all, you look at this. So PA, in general, PAB must be what? PA plus PB and minus PA intersect B, right? PA intersect B. So we already had what? We already had PA, we already had this, but we don't have this. So we have to find A, B here, that will be 1. So that will be PA given B times PB. Okay, it is equal. So we can just find PB. Okay, we can just find PB. That will be PA. I'm sorry. So that means we just plug. Okay, we just plug here. So we just plug here. That will be PA or B equal to PA plus PB and minus PA given B times PB. Okay, so just plug the number that we already had been given. So that will be 0.55 equal to 0.4 plus what? PB, yes, is what we want to find, and minus 0.25 PB here. Okay, this is like you find equations. So that's 0.55 minus 0.4 and equal. So this is 1 minus here, that will be 0.75 PB, and that will be what? It's 0.15 over 0.75 equal to BB. So that we can consider PB is equal to 1 over 3. Okay, 1 over 3. So that's all. PB is equal to 1 over 3. Yeah. So for the next question, oh my gosh, this is good questions. So here they give us the function y equal x over x squared plus 2, and the shaded region are bounded by the curve x-axis and the line x equals c. The area of the R is length 3, and find the value of c. First of all, the area is this. If we want to find area, we have to know the function. So the function here is y equal x over x squared plus 2, right? And it bounded from 0 until c. So that means the area will be what? So the area will be integration from 0 to c of x over x squared plus 2 dx. So in order to calculate this integral, we have to use substitution rule. Substitution rule here, so I mean let u equal to x squared plus 2, that will be du equal to 2x and dx. It is just a shortcut, but a full like details method it will be du over dx. Okay, we find du over dx because of what? We already denoting this, but how about dx? We have to change dx to du. So in order to change dx to du, we have to find du over dx. Okay, so that will be equal what? Equal to 2x. Okay, and that means we got dx equal to du over 2x. Okay, so our integration will be, that means I can say area, as I say r, because they denoted by r, 0, 3, I'm sorry, so while x, okay, so while we denoted u equal x squared plus 2, okay, we got du, we got dx, but don't forget to change this also, because 0 and c is the value of x. That means it bounded from x equal to 0 until x equals c. So that means if x equal to 0, we can just say u equal to 2, right? So if x equals c, so that means u equal to what? C squared plus 2. So that we can consider the integration will be r equal what? Equal to 2 c squared plus 2, okay, c squared plus 2 of 1 over, I'm sorry, it's of x over u times du over 2x. So in this case, we can just simplify the x here and x here. So that will be integration 2 c squared plus 2. For number here, we can just, okay, replace 2 the in front of all integration. So that will be 1 over u du. So that will be length of u, okay, from 2 until c squared plus 2. So we got what? So then we got what? 1 over 2 ln c squared plus 2 minus 1 over 2 ln 2, okay, ln of 2. But they told us that the area is ln 3, right? The area is ln 3, okay? So that we consider that ln 3 equal to this. But in this case, we can just do it by using the logarithm rules. So that will be 1 over 2. If we set 1 over 2 as the common factor, we will get this. And for this and this, we can using division rules. So that will be ln of c squared plus 2 over 2, right? So that we can say 1 over 2 here, ln, okay, c squared plus 2 over 2. And then we can consider, here we can just cross product, it will be 2 ln 3, right? And 2 ln 3, it will be ln 3 squared or ln 9. So that will be ln of 9 equal to ln of c squared plus 2 over 2. So 9 equal to c squared plus 2 over 2. That will be c squared equal to 18 minus 2. It will, yeah. So that means 16. 18 minus, yes. C equal 4. We can consider c equal to negative 4. But in this case, c must be positive because c is here. Okay. My method must be, it seems long, right? And a bit waste of time. But I think you should. So for number 6, okay, the objective is to find f of x. So they give us f of x equal ax plus b, yeah, and g of x squared plus xn plus 3, okay. So they say that find two possible function f such that g of x equal this. So that means there must be 2a and 2b, okay, 2a and 2. What does it mean then? That means here a and b here is a constant, right? So I bet the number that you will try to find is 2 value of both a and b, okay. So here let's start. So that means gf here, gf of x equal to g fx, that equal what? Equal ax plus b square plus ax plus b plus 3. Okay, so here we can say ax squared plus what? Plus 2 abx and b squared plus ax plus b plus 3. Okay, so we can just set here. So x is common factor, 2ab plus a. Okay, and something that doesn't have x. Okay, so f of x. Okay, but we already given that g f of x here equal to x squared plus x and plus 3. Okay, so that we can I'm sorry, g f x equal 4x squared negative 14x plus 15. So then after comparing symmetric, here we can consider a squared 4. So that means a squared equal 4. Okay, which is lead us to know that a equal 2 or a equal to negative 2. Okay, and 2ab plus a is equal to negative 14, and b squared plus b and plus 3 equal to 15. Okay, so for the here I just want to denote 2 and 3. Okay, so in this case I think to find b we don't have to use the third equations because we already had b from this. Okay, so for 2, okay, for 2 here, okay, for 2 here we had 2ab plus a equal to negative 14. Okay, if a equal 2, then 4b plus 2 equal negative 14. So that means 4b equal to negative 16 and b equal to negative 4. So that means if a equal 2, b equal to negative 4. Okay, but a equal negative 2, that means negative 4b, because in the negative 4b, why? Because I plug here negative 2, that means negative 4. Okay, and then minus 2 equal to negative 14, and negative 4b equal to negative 12, and v equal to 3. Okay, so that means we can consider that f of x equal to, while a equal to b equal negative 4, 2x minus 4, or f of x equal to negative 2x plus 3. Okay, so that's all for number 6. For number 7, okay, for number 7 here, hello, so for number 7, they just give us the curve, the graph of f, and the vertex here, negative 2 and negative 5. Okay, so they want us to write on the equation of the axis of the symmetry. So first of all, I just want to tell you one thing. If the f of x, that like the function, okay, the function of the curve will be ax squared plus bx plus c. So why I give you this? So in this case, this is parabola, right? Here parabola. So the function for parabola is the quadratic function. Okay, so the quadratic function here, it has the general form as ax squared plus bx and plus c. Okay, so if they want to find the equation of the axis of the symmetry, that will be x equal to negative b over 2a. That means x equal negative b over 2a is the equation for the axis of the symmetry. Or sometimes, if they don't give you the equation of the function, so you could just consider the x-axis of the vertex be the symmetric, because the way that we find the x-axis of the vertex and the way that the formula that using to find the axis of the symmetry is the same formula, so which is x equal negative b over 2a. So we can just consider, okay, here it x equal to negative 2 is the equation for the axis of the symmetry. Okay, so then they said that write down the value of h and k. So the function can be written in form f of x equal 1 over 4x minus h squared plus k. So in this case, actually they don't give us the function. So if the vertex be negative 2 and negative 5, so that we can just say, okay, sin negative 2, negative 5 is vertex, and f of x equal to 1 over 4 x minus h squared plus k. So then we can consider h, okay, h equal negative 2 and k equal to negative 5. That's all. Okay, so h and k represent to the vertex, but you can consider h and k represent to the coordinates of vertex if and only if h and k stand like this. Okay, so they say that, and then they want you to find the coordinates of p. So actually we already know that f of x equal 1 over 4 x plus 2 squared and minus 5, right? And p here, p is the what? Is the y-intercept, okay? Is the y-intercept. So in order to find y-intercept, you just let x equal to 0, okay? Okay, so C, find P. So sin P is y-intercept point. So then we can just consider x equal to 0. So that means f of 0 equal to 1 over 4 times 2 squared minus 5, which is 1 minus 5, which is negative 4. Okay, so that means the y coordinate of the p is y coordinate is what? Is negative 4. Okay, they just ask you about y coordinates. And then for next question here, they give us the find the equation of line L in form y equal ax plus b. But before, in here, this line, they told us that L is normal to the graph f at point P. So that means L is here and normal, that means P is the point which is tangent touch the what? Touch the curve at P, okay? Touch the curve at P. So that means if, okay, we can consider here if the tangent touch at P, that means slope, I can say just L of tangent here equal what? Equal to f prime of xp, okay? And here they say that L is normal. So that means L is normal because the normal line and the tangent line is also perpendicular to each other. So since both of them perpendicular to each other, we can consider that the slope from one line, that means L equal to negative 1 over m of tangent, which is f prime of xp. Okay, so here we can just say t, so that's just y minus y1 equal m L x minus x1. So sin, okay, sin what? Sin L is normal at what? At P. Then we can consider that ML equal to what? ML equal to negative 1 over f prime of xp, which is here. That means, okay, we got f prime of x equal what? because we got f of x is 1 over 2, right? Or 1 over 4. We already had f of x is equal to 1 over 4 x plus 2 squared minus 5. So that we can consider f prime of x equal to 1 over 2 x plus 2. Okay, so then we can consider that f prime of xp, which is 0, because p is the y-intercept, so that means the x coordinate of p must be 0. So that will be 1 over 2, 0 plus 2, which is equal 1. And that means ml equal to -1. Okay. And by the way, p also lying on L, so that we can consider x1 and y1 p, that means 0. I can say like sin p lie on L, so then we can consider what? Then x1 equal to xp and y1 equal to yp, so equal to 0 and equal to -4. So that means y plus 4 equal to -1, negative x. That means y equal to -x and -4. Okay, so L here is -x and -4. Okay, so this that's all. And furthermore, for E, they give us the 8 point. So that must be special, right? It must be special. So here, okay, just this. So for E, find PQ. Okay. So in order to find PQ here, we had to know the coordinate of Q. Okay. So since both of them lying on L, and both of them are the intersection point between L and F. So then in order to find PQ, we had to know the coordinate of Q. And to know the coordinate of Q, we have to find the intersect between F and L. Okay. So here, sin Q what and P, okay, sin Q and P is intersect between F and L. Okay, between F and L. So then we can consider that x coordinates from intersection can be Q and P. Okay. So here we can just 1 over 2 here, x plus 2 squared minus 5 equal to -x minus 4. And if you do and that will be x and x plus 8 equal to 0. I'm sorry for shortcut, okay? But if you calculate, it is 1 over 4. Calculate, you will get the answer. So that will be x equals 0 or x equal 8, -8, I'm sorry. It's -8. So here, because x equal to 0 is the x-axis of the point P. Okay, so then we can consider that this is not Q, okay, but 8 here is for Q. Okay, so that y equal what? Equal 4. So then we can consider Q is -8 and 4. Okay, P is 0 and -4. So that PQ equal what? Square root 0 minus 8 square plus -4 minus 4 square. So that will be 8 square plus 8 square, and that will be 8 square root 2. Okay, so yeah, that's all. So PQ is x square root 2. This is the distance between P and Q. Okay, so for we done all for number 7. We go to number 8. So number 8 here, they give us the consider an angle theta such that cos theta equal to 2/3. What does it mean here? What does it mean? That's an acute angle here. So the acute angle, so that means theta must stay between 0, theta and 90. Okay, this is called acute angle. So that means the boundary for the acute angle is 0 to 90. Okay. So for sine theta, in order to find sine theta, you have to remember one formula, which is sine square x, sine square theta plus cos square theta equal 1. So that we can consider sine theta equal to square root 1 minus cosine square theta. Actually, we will get plus or minus, but since the restriction for theta is 90, so that means sine is only positive. Okay, positive only. So that will be 1 minus 2/3 square. So that will be square root of 9 minus 4/9. That will be square root 5/3. Okay. So for sine 2 theta, it will be 2 sine theta cos theta. So that means 2 times square root 5/3 times 2/3. That will be 4 square root 5/3. Okay. So for show that b equal this, in this case, b equal 3a/4. So first of all, they want to find b. Okay. But we have to see that b, it has opposite angles, the theta, and this is sine 2 theta. So in this case, that means b is the objective of our mission. So we have to find b, right? Using b here, with the opposed angle, which is b over sine theta equal to what? A over sine 2 theta. This is called sine rule. Okay, sine rule has 2. It's sine rule for this and sine rule for finding the area. Okay, so that means b equal to a times sine theta over sine 2 theta. So then plug sine theta and 2 theta that we found from above. So square root 5/3 divided by 4 root 5/3. Okay, so that means a square root 5/3 time what? Time it's square root 5/3 here. Okay, so I'm sorry, it's 9 here. It's 9. So that means 9 over 4 square root 5. So we got the answer that we will get is what? Sorry for my mistake here. So that will be a square root 5/3 times 9 square root 5. I'm sorry, 9 over 4 square root 5, which is can be simplified, and 4. So 9 divided by 3, 3a/4. So be it here. So it's true. Okay. So that's all for question 8, first part. Okay, for second part. For second part, you can use sine rule again, but you have to read it. So BA is extended to form isosceles triangle DAC. So this is isosceles triangles. So we can consider this here, because this is A, right? And for big triangle BCD, this theta and theta, so that means isosceles triangle also. So if this is A, this must be A also. Okay, so since it's A and B, this can be considered as B. You know why? Because what? Because in tiny here, triangle also isosceles triangle, and for whole also isosceles triangle, also isosceles triangle. So that is why I can consider the length of that. So okay, so they want us to find the sine of CAD. Okay, we had opposed, okay, and this opposed. We can find by using sine rule. So that means sine CAD over A equal to sine theta over B. Okay, then we can just say that sine CAD equal to A sine theta over B. So we had already know that sine theta equal to square root 5 over 3, right? And B equal to what? 3A over 4. So that will be A square root 5 over 3 times 4 over 3A. So this can be simplified, and that we can get 4 square root 5 over 9 is equal to sine CAD. Okay, so this is all for number 8. Okay, oh, not at all, but for D here you can just apply sine rule also, and I can say this is your homework, you can do that. Okay.